ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blue Tropix. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I had to do that number right off the bat. I had to get it off my chest, if you will, but I want to introduce myself. I'm Guava Chiffon. I'm your hostess for this evening. Woo! I'm going to thank you, mahalo. Thank you for that little bit of kokua that inspired me to go on with the rest of my life. Can I get a stool, Trevor? I want to welcome you all here to Blue Tropix. A very special evening indeed. Yes, it is. Well, every Sunday's special, but today's particularly special because we're going to be touching on a few universal themes. One of them being love. Another one of them being kokua, which even though that's a beautiful Hawaiian word, it is universal. Kokua means giving and receiving, and that's what it's all about here. The more you give us, the more we give you. And that's how we want to premise the show this evening. But I want to welcome you here in the first set, the first of 3 sets. Who is joining us here at Blue Tropix for the very, very first time tonight? By a round of applause. You boys over there from San Francisco, from California, yes, well, welcome. It's not your ordinary Lou out here at Blue Tropix, let me just put it that way. We kind of, generally the first set, we like to start off slow. We usually generally, touch on family-based themes, a little bit of love. We'll all share a little bit of what the week was all about for us. It gives us a chance to warm up, gives you all a chance to warm up, because God knows we don't want to shock your senses too much. Because, honey, trust me, by the third set tonight, we'll be stimulating all your senses that haven't been stimulated for a long time. I'll tell you one thing, sir, I'm not the real thing, but I am a sure thing. You can count on that. A little something for everyone down here at Blue Tropix, yes indeed. You never know what you're going to get though. But you know what I could use right now? My throat's a little bit dry. Can I get a cocktail? Something non-alcoholic preferably. You know what I like, a little Peregrino with a twist of Xanax. I'm serious, I could use a little something. It seems like I've got a frog caught in my throat. Maybe if I'm lucky it'll turn into a prince in the parking lot, but hey! The night's young. What do I spy with my little eye as I gaze out over the window over the beautiful waters of the Valley Isle of Maui? I notice that, yes, indeed, the boat is in. Well, that's always a special occasion here in Lahaina town when the boat's in, and well, the girls make special preparation when they know that the boys are going to be in. Actually, Helen went fishing with 2 of those sailors today. She went fishing off of Kapalua side down there. Went fishing with 2 sailors, came back with a red snapper. But like I said, every week's special. This week's it's something different, actually. It's been a long time since this lady was not in the show. Actually, I can't remember her ever not being in the show. But this evening, we're 1 queen short. Yes, indeed. The lovely Miss Janae will not be joining us this evening. Aww. Do we have any fans of Janae out there? I thought we got a few. There's one over there. There's another one. Oh, sorry, folks. We don't give refunds if you came to see Janae. But unfortunately, she's not here this evening. She's on a wonderful little trip with her Ohana. They went to Vegas, I believe, and they'll be gone for a couple weeks, but Janae will be back. But however, we do have returning once again the incomparable talents of the lovely Miss Winter Steele. Do you have any fans of Winter? Oh yeah, she's really excited tonight. Yes, indeed, we do. And of course, the lovely regulars will be back. Miss Hollywood is here this evening. Vita DeVille, of course, Helen Heels. The lovely Ashley Rose from the Pineapple Island of Lemonade. Yeah, she's doing very well. She's back again. But like I said, we have a wonderful, wonderful show in store for you all. Where's that cocktail I asked for? Hello? Michael, could you arrange it? Really, I'm feeling a bit parched. I don't want to melt right off that. But anyways, it was a real interesting week. Did anybody go to the fair? Yeah? What did you think of that? I was bored. I don't know. I rode the zipper. His name was Keikoa. That was my favorite ride of all. Yes, indeed it was. I had a great time. Many of you may be wondering exactly what I'm doing out here in my negligee. But I wanted to just, kind of set the mood right off the bat. Tonight's more of a soft-spoken kind of an evening. Instead of the rough and rugged trade that you usually get down here, and the queen's going off and reading everybody, and, in wild and woolly. We're going to start off slow with a little bit of bedroom humor here in the first set. I don't know, I'm just doing it. I feel comfortable. I don't know, somebody told me that I look like a big dildo in this dress.
Maybe,
is that a compliment?
Maybe you shouldn't have a drink. You're feeling awfully comfortable already.
I don't know. I like this nightgown though. I feel like if my father caught me in this, he'd kill me. It's his. But one of the things. What I want to do real quickly though is make a little toast, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for joining us here this evening. You're all friends, a lot of regulars, some new folks in the house. Once again, mahalo and welcome to Blue Tropix. Ladies and gentlemen, here's to you and here's to me and to the friends that we shall always be. And should we ever disagree, screw you and here's to me. Oh my goodness. Was that too negative? I don't want to be negative. God forbid, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, you're a stiff crowd. Need I remind you that it's power hour here at Blue Tropix. All cocktails are half price until 10 o'clock.
Shane said he's stiff.
I see. Okay, well, screw love, girls. We gotta give these people the hardcore stuff. I think, just out of curiosity, how many of you are planning on having sex this evening? Once again, I want to remind you about our kamikaze special.
Sounds like a lit crowd.
$2 cranberry kamikazes all night long, ladies and gentlemen. Very thirst quenching, yes indeed. Maybe what you need to do is see some more big men in dresses. That'll kind of warm you up a little bit, huh? Enough of this.